Another really useful concept in AutoCAD is called a block. A block simply takes a number of objects and combines them together into one. We've already experienced this in a very simple way with the rectangle command. Going back to our example, notice that when I try to select this arc, I am actually selecting the entire part. That's because when AutoCAD does the array function, the polar array, it lumps all of this geometry together into one block. If I don't like that, if I want to modify or access certain portions of this geometry, we can use the explode command as we did before. Now after I've done the explode, I can access individual pieces of geometry. Of course, it can also be very useful to take geometry like this and create a block. An example of how you would use this would be if I'm going to use this part over and over again in a drawing. I really don't want to recreate it. I could copy it, but when I copy it, I run the risk of making a mistake, doing something like this, not getting all of the geometry when I make the copy. So a block can be really, really useful to create entities that you can just drop into your drawing. You do this under the block area of the home ribbon. To create a block, simply hit create. You get a dialog box. You can give your block a name. You can specify what objects belong to that block. In this case, I'm going to choose everything. Right-click when I'm done. You also need to specify a base point. This will essentially define where your block is placed. Click to pick a point. The center seems like a very reasonable base point for this block. And click OK. Now, when I need this part somewhere else in my drawing, I simply click Insert Block, choose the block that I want to insert, and put it in my drawing wherever I like. If I want to, for instance, move these so that they're both sitting on the end of a line, I could have inserted my block directly at the end of the line, but since I didn't, I'll just use a move. I only have to select with one click because it's all one object now. Select the base point for the move, and I can put it where I want it.